Sir, first of all, I will thank you for the giving me this type of opportunity to introduce myself. So, my name is Kushnegi. I'm from Delhi, and I am belong to the Uttarakhand, basically. And my schooling is from a very normal government school before Pashchim Bihar. And I have cleared Rajki Pratibha Vikas Vidyalaya's examinations also. But due to some reasons, I had not joined this because of some.
Okay.
My name is Vishal Singh Pangal. I am from Science School Kunchpura and I live in Faridabad. My father is army. My father is in Assam Rifle, and from there I got motivation to go in NDA. That's why I'm here.
Garima.
My name is Garima Kaushik. I am from Bulandshahr, Uttar Pradesh, and I have completed my education from.
Okay. Okay. Right. So you've roughly done about 2 months or 2 months plus.
Yes.
Right. And as I'm given to understand, Kush, you appeared in this exam 3-4 times.
Yes, sir.
Right. And so is Garima. You also taken it earlier. Right. So now you had this experience of facing this exam. What do you think? That last time when you took this exam, why is it that you didn't make it, or why is it that it didn't happen for you?
Sir, is that because of we do not practice anything. Because of the board examinations, it has divided into 2 semesters, semester 1 and semester 2, from which our syllabus is divided into 2 parts, which of mathematics is the main subject of ours. So from that, I think that something is to be left, has to be done. So that's why, sir, I do not make my third attempt, because of my second and first attempt. When I remember that in 11th class, when I was in giving my first attempt, I have not prepared for it because it's my fake attempt. And from the 11th, 12th starting, it's also my fake first attempt.
So Garima, what happened last time? What do you think?
So my GS is quite weak.
Quite. That was the only reason?
Yes.
If you cleared last time, you would have been the first batch and already there in the NDA now. The girls have already reported there. Okay. Right, Vishal.
Yes.
You are from Sainik School and you're also taking this for the first time and you're just in your class 12th. Right? What made you come to the Cavalier?
सर जब मैं स्कूल में था तो मेरे दोस्तों से पता लगा कि कैवलियर में जाना है, वहाँ एनडी के लिए पढ़ाते हैं. Then from there I came here and I saw teachers, their vibes, their positive energies, and so I came here.
That's why you came
Yes.
here. And it is a little at the balancing act between your class 12th and NDA.
Yes, sir. I will manage, sir. After exam, I will study hard. I will study more. I will study more, and I will prepare for myself.
So now in your NDA exam, as we are all aware that there are 2 papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 being maths. Now, as far as your maths is concerned, from the day you joined here about 2 months back, from then to now, what do you feel as to where do you stand now, Kush?
Sir, from average to the good one, I stand there, sir. Because when I joined the Cavalier, I was of the maths like कि हाँ मेरे को आता है maths. But मतलब इतना clarification नहीं था मेरे को कि maths actually करना कैसे है उसमें, कि questions कैसे जाते हैं. Many type of short tricks has been applied. जब मैं शेखर सर से मिला तो उन्होंने मेरे को बताया कि मतलब इतने टाइप के short tricks होते हैं, ऐसे होता है. तो मेरे को उनसे कई सारी ब्रीफिंग मिली इस चीज़ के बारे में.
विशाल, अभी क्लास 12th में जो मैथ्स करते हैं, जो CBSE and maths of NDA, how is it different?
सर CBSE की मैथ उसमें तो सब पूरा मेथड लगता है and it's quite time consuming. बट सर जब सर ने ट्रिक्स बताई थी तो काफ़ी आसान हो गया था उसको सॉल्व करना. विद इन 1 मिनट में हो गया था. 1-2 क्वेश्चन तो ऐसे, मतलब बहुत सारे क्वेश्चन ऐसे होते हैं जो विद इन 1-2 मिनट्स में निकल जाते हैं. तो काफ़ी हेल्प हुई सर.
तो गरिमा, मैथ्स में सर ने काफ़ी रेगुलरली क्लासेस ली कि रेगुलरली ली, और लगा कि सर बहुत मेहनत से पढ़ा रहे थे. हाँ, तुम लोगों ने भी उतनी मेहनत करी. हाँ, दैट्स वेरी नाइस, राइट. तो अभी जो इतने शॉर्टकट सर ने सिखाए हैं, याद हो गए?
यस सर.
कैसे याद? उनको रटा कि उसको प्रैक्टिस किया? बाय प्रैक्टिसिंग. Vishal,
yes.
How many times in the maths you had class tests, and how often was this?
Sir, every Saturday we had sir conduct class test, and every Saturday we gave tests.
You keep it.
Yes, sir.
Right. Did that increase your confidence question?
Of course, sir. It increases.
Right. And are there shortcuts for every question in NDA?
No sir, it's not like that. हर क्वेश्चन के लिए नहीं होते सर शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स, किसी किसी क्वेश्चन के लिए होते हैं और
So
बाकी
maximum questions.
बाकी क्वेश्चन हम पूरा मेथड
करना पड़ता है, right? You have to do that, right? So there's nobody who can tell you shortcuts for everything, right? So I mean, like you have this, two of you have this practical experience, and of course you have been also studying and doing things in the class. You think any candidate can attempt all 20 questions in an NDA exam?
सर कोई एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी होगा तो उसका तो पता नहीं सर, पर हम जैसे
The chances are,
यस सर,
right? So obviously, in a competition exam, it is not like CBSE that you can go. Something will be left out, right? The question here is of maximizing or getting 100%.
मैक्सिमाइजिंग
So the question is of maximizing. So you think your friends put themselves under tension 100% लेके आने?
नहीं सर, ऐसा ऐसा जरूर नहीं है सर कि 100% है किसी का, बस मार्क्स लिमिट होती है कि इतने मार्क्स से ज्यादा आने तो
Right. So you should be able to do reasonably well.
Yes, sir.
Right. Now, Vishal, you said marks limit होती है, right? तो हम जो when we go through the net and all that, तो cut off marks वगैरह भी आते हैं, right?
यस सर।
So you think कि कोई बच्चे को टारगेट लेके चलना चाहिए कि मैं cut off marks ले लूँगा? Will that be sufficient?
सर मेरे ख्याल से तो ऐसा कोई जरूरी नहीं है सर, क्योंकि मैथ में अगर कोई 40 से ज्यादा क्वेश्चन करके आता है तो सफिशिएंट है, पर उसको ज्यादा की सोचनी चाहिए, जैसे 60 प्लस की सोचनी चाहिए उसको। तो
if 70-80 हो जाए तो nothing like it. उससे फायदा क्या होगा? What will happen? पास तो 40 वाला भी कर जाएगा।
मेरिट में रहेंगे सर।
Merit, है ना? So the question here is of merit. That out of the 4-5 lakhs people who are going to take this exam, finally around 400 are going to go into the NDA. Right? They're going to join the NDA. So what you have been told, was it told to you on day one when I addressed you that don't go for the cutoff marks on the net and make your own cutoff marks, define your own cutoff marks?
Sorry sir, I was absent because
You were
my
absent,
board
right.
exam was going on.
Right, but then did I tell you? I
Yes.
told you work out your own cutoff mark and get it around 60% or so minimum,
Yes.
and then nothing less than that. So did that help?
यस सर।
Right? So now, if you were to get an NDA paper tomorrow, from whatever has been completed,
यस सर।
what do you think? Out of 120, you will be able to
Sir, we can done easy 50 questions to 60 questions.
50 question easily, and you will push yourself a little more.
Yes sir, of course.
You can
65.
do
65,
65, 70. You will be able to. That appears to be genuine also,
Yes sir.
right? If somebody comes and tells you, "Okay, I've solved 100 questions," will it look to be believable?
No sir.
It won't look to be believable. I mean, that's a fact, and we have to go as per the fact and work out. Otherwise, what will we do? We'll put ourselves into no requirement of putting yourself into tension.
Yes.
Otherwise, the tension will increase. Right. So Shekhar sir has done a good job with you.
Yes sir, of course.
I mean, has he covered all the subtopics of maths in detail?
Yes sir।
Huh?
Sir, some topics are left और मेरे को लगता है वो आगे cover हो जाएंगे.
But that is next 3 weeks are still
Yes,
there.
sir.
We will be able to cover in any case. So you think 3 months is a sufficient time to prepare for ND, or do you require 2 years or
No,
1
sir.
year or something?
It's not nothing like that sir. We can do in 3 months also sir।
You can
अगर
do
किसी
it.
की इच्छा होगी तो सर वो 2 महीने में भी करेगा।
But 3 months you think is comfortable,
Yes.
right? And maths paper can be. So there is no need to go for 2 years course
Yes.
or something of that sort, because then you will be wasting a lot of your time and maybe missing out on the fun of your school. Right. So were you here? The classrooms were comfortable. How was it generally?
Yes sir।
You had- right. So that goes to maths. You feel that you're very, very confident now, and this time it's not going to be repeat of last time. Huh? Yes. Definitely. Are you 100% sure about it?
Yes sir.
हाँ?
मेरे पेरेंट्स का भी सर मेरे पे भरोसा है और मेरा भी उनके ऊपर भरोसा है.
Okay. Right. So go to the GAT. 150 questions.
Yes sir.
Right. And to start with English. English is since class 1 you've been studying
Yes.
grammar.
Yes.
What difference was it here that you found which was not visible or available to you otherwise?
सर इसमें बस ऐसे थोड़ा लेवल अप हो जाता है और कुछ बात नहीं है, बस एंटोनिम सिनोनिम याद करना है, बस बाकी थोड़ा लेवल अप हो जाता है। ग्रामर टीचर यहाँ पे ग्रामर करवाई देते हैं तो कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आनी चाहिए।
अभी जो 50 क्वेश्चंस आएंगे जो उसमें से, what do you think, how many can you really easily solve?
45
Around
40 minimum?
yes,
That should be target.
Yes, sir.
Now if you do 45 questions in English and you're sure of it,
No sir. 100% सर हम उसमें श्योर नहीं हो सकते क्योंकि सर आंसर्स हमारे
I know, but generally speaking, you have that confidence कि जैसे आपने मैथ्स में बोला था कि हम क्वेश्चन सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते, which is a fact,
yes sir.
right? But here you feel you can solve 40-45 questions in a very easy manner.
Yes, sir,
How did the teacher help you in this? I mean, like you've been here for 2 months. How did the teacher help you?
सर टीचर सर हमें ऐसे हेल्प करते सर जैसे कि हमने पहले से वो टॉपिक तो पढ़ ही रखे होते सर अपने क्लास 1 से लेकर क्लास 12 तक के, बट सर इधर डिफरेंस ये है सर कि वो एक पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल भी देते हैं। जैसे उन्होंने कोई चीज हमें एक्सप्लेन करी कि आर्टिकल में जो होते हैं ए एन द होते हैं उनके कहाँ पे डिफरेंट यूजेस होते हैं, उनको कैसे कॉन्सोनेंट के हिसाब से यूज किया जाता है, कैसे साउंड के साथ यूज किया जाता है और उनके पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल्स।
और सर जैसे कि इसने कहा है मैम तो सारे पढ़ा देती है सब चीजें और डाउट भी साथ के साथ पूछती रहती है, और हमको एक एक्सरसाइज बुक भी मिली तो उसमें से भी मैम क्वेश्चन करवाती रहती है तो उससे आइडिया हो जाता है कि
लगातार चलते जाते हैं। Regularly you've been having tests or Saturday you've been having tests. So was ma'am friendly with you, not friendly के सिर्फ डंडा चलाती रही?
नहीं सर,
हाँ?
फ्रीक्वेंटली फ्रेंडली सर।
Yeah, frequently. How friendly was Shekhar sir in maths?
अरे
More French.
हाँ, very friendly. हाँ, कभी-कभी गाली भी बड़ी होगी. हाँ, that's life. Okay, anyway, that's part of life. Right? So you feel now from the last time that you took this exam NDA to now, in your English, you feel that there is a reasonable difference in your approach and in the number of questions that you'll be able to solve.
yes yes sir, the difference is now I am prepared.
Now you feel you're prepared.
Yes.
Right. So we can take it that it is the English which is going to actually build up your merit.
यस सर यही तो स्कोरिंग होता है।
GAT paper, first thing to be solved is
yes sir.
English. And in that also there should be some pattern or
Yes,
go wide.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir,
Like how would you like to do it?
First English sir, second science.
No, in English, how would you like to do it?
first we have to do synonyms, antonyms, then we have to cover up with idioms and phrases. Next up we should go with the time consuming, that is spotting the error, and then
So that means you can save time.
yes sir.
And whatever time is saved here can be used towards the balance two sections.
Yes sir.
Physics.
And here you're almost sure of getting the marks.
Yes.
Right? So after you've done English and you feel you're confident with your grammar now. Grammar में ऐसे नहीं होता था पहले कई बारी, I mean when we speak in English now, we are speaking in English now, and in spoken English we murder grammar quite often.
Yes yes sir.
But whereas grammar has got to be very precise.
Yes sir.
You can't. Can you study in the ear, or it has to be by the road?
Has to be by the ears only.
By the ear, too, we make mistakes.
Yes sir.
It has to be by the road. That this is the rule and this is how to write. So a lot of people who are especially from metros, they think that they can speak in English properly.
Yes.
And my experience is that metro students score lesser marks in English as compared to people who are non-metro.
Yes yes sir.
Because they learn in rote and most of the Delhiites learn by the ear. And by the ear we tend to go wrong on a number of things. Into, on, at. These are small errors which we make and it makes a lot of difference.
Yes sir.
Right, okay. So now next is your science.
Science
Right.
साइंस में तो सर फिजिक्स का तो हमारा कंप्लीट हो गया सर, पहले 1 मंथ में ही हो गया था, एंड अभी बायो चल रही है, फिर बायो के बाद केमिस्ट्री।
आप सबने नहीं पढ़ी थी. You didn't have bio.
मैं 11th में बायो स्टूडेंट।
हाँ, but otherwise आप दोनों के पास में भी bio नहीं है. Right? And bio, how many questions come in bio roughly? Or to the 50?
8 to 10
Maximum 12?
Yes sir.
How confident are you? How many can you solve?
Sir, around 8 questions I can solve.
8 to 10?
10 आएंगे तो सर 8 तो करेंगे।
8 जाएंगे. It'll add to your merit.
Yes sir.
A mark scored is a mark towards merit.
Yes sir.
Yes, will again help your merit. And does it require too much analysis, too much of PhD level studies, or what has been taught to you? What has been taught to you can rely on that, right?
Yes sir.
Did ma'am cover all the things, all requirements?
Yes.
And when you look at the old question papers, you think your bio has been properly covered?
Yes sir.
Okay. Now let's go to chemistry. Is your chemistry over now or still?
Chemistry
It's going on. It's going on. What about you? All of your chemistry is still going on. But whatever has been done with you, how comfortable are you? Okay. Is it a level improved from what it was in the school?
Yes.
It is added. Right? Now know the pattern. So chemistry, you're gradually doing, you'll be doing it. What about your physics? You've already finished your physics.
Yes sir. Physics.
Right?
Physics is
Frankly, did it add on to your knowledge from what you had in the school?
yes of course.
सर जब प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन पेपर देखे तो भी हो जाते हैं सर सॉल्व जो सर ने पढ़ाया काफी
तो basically जो है, I mean, you know physics, but now the orientation towards your exam has become better.
yes sir
Right? And that is what is required. Here we are not here to do, PhD in physics. We are here to do physics, which is for NDA.
Yes.
And how many questions will come in physics roughly?
25 sir.
Huh?
25 questions.
25 questions. How many think? Yes, sir. Very much. कितना लगता है कितना solve कर लोगे?
Around 20.
Around 20. What about you?
20 plus
Huh?
20 sir.
20. Suddenly becoming high in merit, aren't you? English 45, so and so, right? So that is
एग्जाम से पहले तो सर सबको लगता है पर एग्जाम में जाके
उधर भी होगा बेटा. Either you are taking tests here, then test will be held. That fear should go, that will go, right? And if you've been doing it over a period of time, you think Rafael Nadal doesn't have nervousness when he's facing the final? In the final match, he do. But then once he starts to confidence start building. Have you seen any tennis match or something?
Yes, sir.
yes sir
Confidence grows from first set to the second set into the third set, right? So same way with you. When you're practicing, your confidence will automatically grow. And if you take 3-4 tests here, you would have gone through the tests and you'll know how to deal with it in a proper manner. So you think these two things will be, the science portion you should be able to maximize,
Yes sir, of course.
right? So out of it, what is your target?
Sir 47.
7, 48, 45, 40, right?
Yes.
So that's the magic, right? Now comes the GS portion of it, that is geography, history, and your Indian polity, right? So is your geography over now, or it is still being done?
it's still being done sir
Whatever has been, you think it is useful?
yes sir
Huh?
yes sir
You think it is relating to your exam,
Yes,
in the pattern of the exam?
yes
Most
sir
of the
Some questions are from previous year sir, has been done.
They have been done.
Yes,
So
sir.
you feel that you will be
yes
able to
और सर
handle
जो
this.
सर क्वेश्चन करवाते रहते तो साथ साथ बताते रहते कि and this is pre
Before you came, ये लगता था GS भूत है, पता नहीं GS में कैसे होगा, हाय तौबा भगवान बचा ले. Is it still that, or it
No,
has
sir.
changed? It has changed,
changed sir
It has changed.
completely changed.
right? And so sir has been able to give you things which you feel it has changed. Genuinely क्या सिर्फ बोलने के लिए बोल रहे हो?
genuinely sir
Genuinely, right? Then comes your polity.
Yes.
In polity, in your NDA paper, are there many surprises, or it is quite known कि क्या आने वाला है? Quite known, है ना? There are hardly any surprises in. Am I right?
yes
Has your teacher told you this? That
Yes,
is
as told by the Nasreen ma'am,
हाँ.
उन्होंने कहा कि मतलब डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन है और हमने अप्लाई करके भी देखा तो खाली 1 या 2 क्वेश्चन थे जो मैम ने कहा था नहीं बनते बहुत
ठीक है, वो तो nobody in competition exam nobody can do everything,
yes sir
right? That is a known fact. So what do you think? Yeah, Vishal.
yes sir हो जाएगा क्वालिटी बढ़िया मैम बढ़िया पढ़ाती तो उससे भी हो जाएगा
अब रह गया तुम्हारा history. Like is one thing which is
पता नहीं
it is
है।
uncontrollable. You don't know. कभी वो टेंशन में घुस जाते हैं तो कभी वो कहीं भूल जाते हैं तो कोई. So that is the weak link for only you or for everybody?
for everyone
It is for everybody.
Yes.
You've been told important things. You've been told how to handle it, right? कि
Yes,
बिल्कुल ही जीरो अंडा हो जाएगा कि you'll be able to get
नहीं,
some.
कुछ ना कुछ तो कर लेंगे सर
कर लेंगे कुछ ना कुछ कर लेंगे because history nobody can cover entire history anywhere because we do not know ancient में से क्या लाएगा medieval से क्या लाएगा modern से क्या लाएगा but if you can reasonably handle it right so you will be able to do right.
अकॉर्डिंग टू मी अगर हमें हिस्ट्री से अगर हम मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री में चले तो हमें मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री सबसे पहले पकड़नी चाहिए.
Yes.
फिर एंशिएंट हिस्ट्री में हमें क्या बोलते हैं जो नीचे
ये आएंगे हड़प्पा वाला वो आएगा ही आएगा
जो हमसे रिलेटेड थे सर जिन्होंने हमारी हिस्ट्री चेंज करी है
Correct.
उनसे रिलेटेड वो क्वेश्चन जरूर डाल
वो आते ही आते हैं
यस सर.
right it is the medieval which is अकबर का बेटा कौन था वो कंफ्यूजन खत्म नहीं होता हाँ? Right, so that is a little confusion. So now if we see the GAT paper, actually it is the GAT paper in which you can get higher percentage.
Yes sir, of course.
Yes or no?
Of course.
So maths, yes, you have to do well and you're prepared. You're also seeing, but the merit is made by the GAT paper, right? And that is what I think most of the people don't understand,
Yes.
right? I mean, it is good to go, should go for maths. But what happens is most of the people only keep concentrating on the maths, forgetting about the balance, whereas it is easy to get marks.
Yes sir. They
Right?
forgot sir
Yes,
कि 300 मार्क्स खाली मैथ्स के बट 600 जो है वो GAT का है.
हाँ, 300 marks for maths and 200 for English. इतना सा syllabus.
गेम चेंजर सर.
Game changer,
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
Right. Now, while we're here, and I used to keep meeting you regularly, and you met other officers also. कुछ motivation level बढ़ा नहीं बढ़ा?
Yes.
Or sir, when I was in NCC, sir, I met the Colonel Sanjay Tiwari. He was from CDS batch, and he told me कि आप prepare किस चीज के लिए कर रहे हो? When he generally asking about when I was in TSC camp, तो उन्होंने सर मेरे से जनरली पूछा कि आप प्रिपेयर किस चीज के लिए कर रहे हो? मैंने कहा सर मैं एनडीए के लिए प्रिपरेशन कर रहा हूँ. कह रहे हैव यू नो द फुल फॉर्म ऑफ एनडीए? आई सेड यस सर. कह रहे टेल मी. मैंने कहा सर नेशनल डिफेंस एकेडमी. कह रहे ओके गुड. So how have you been preparing for it? I said, sir, today I am preparing not for the NDA examination, but I am here for the TSC level TSC camp. बट जब मैं उधर गया, जब मैंने घर पे जाके उनका क्वेश्चन एक बार दोबारा एनालाइज किया, तो मैंने कहा कि नहीं वो सच बोल रहे थे, एक बार मेरे को उनकी बात पे इम्प्लीमेंट करना चाहिए. देन आई इमीडिएटली कॉल माय एसएम सर जो हमारे उधर के थे. उनसे फिर क्या बोलते, एक बार मैं उनसे अगले दिन दोबारा मिलने गया, फिर उनका मेरे सामने एक बार सामने 1-to-1 मीट हुआ, और फिर उनके बाद उन्होंने मेरे से बोला कि मतलब आपको इस तरीके से प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए और ऐसे प्रिपेयर करना चाहिए. एंड साइमल्टेनियसली सर उसी टाइम एक सिचुएशन ऐसा हुआ जब मैं अपनी सोसाइटी के एक रिकमेंडेड लड़के से मिला जो कैवलियर से ही बिलोंग करता था, और देन मेरे को इधर का पता चला कि हाँ कि कैवलियर में.
So generally speaking, you had about 45-50 people in your class,
Yes.
right? So how was the atmosphere? I mean, was it friendly?
Friendly, sir.
Friendly? Were you able to help each other?
Yes, sir.
Right? And from Kunchpura to there are around how many students here?
Sir, 15.
15, 16, yes.
Yes.
And then from Nepal also, and then from military school also. तो आप लोग भी मिले उनको कि नहीं?
Yes, sir.
आप लोग भी you talk to them और कि अकेले cocoon में रहते हैं लोग? You meet them, right? So have your friends been able to motivate you and help you?
Yes.
Did that atmosphere happen
सर
here?
अगर कोई क्वेश्चन होता है तो पूछ लेते हैं किसी से, और कोई टॉपिक किसी को बताना होता है, पूछना होता है तो हो जाता है.
Okay, how many people, Vishal, have you helped in this 2 months?
सर ऑलमोस्ट जो भी मेरे पास आता है सर क्वेश्चन पूछने के लिए
And you feel happy about it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. How many people have you
Sir, I
helped?
really help everyone, and I always keep my diary towards me to note down what's my task today and what I have to achieve today.
Okay.
और जब मैं रात को सोता हूँ तो मेरे दिमाग में ये जरूर चलता है क्या मैंने अपना आज काम पूरा करा या नहीं करा.
Garima, आपने how many people did you help?
Sir, almost all of them.
So you enjoyed, I mean, you've been enjoying your stay here,
Yes.
right? And now, what about your SSB? Are you working on your spoken English?
Yes, sir.
Huh? Did you do a little bit of practice of speaking in English here in the classes?
Yes.
Get that atmosphere going?
Yes, sir. With my
What?
relative.
Huh?
So I talk in English with my friends.
This UPSC exam can be given in Hindi also.
Yes, sir.
What is your advice to people? Should they take this Hindi wala exam or should they still stick to English exam?
सर एज पर देयर रिलैक्सेशन सर उनको जैसे लगता है ठीक वो वैसे एग्जाम दे सर, क्योंकि हर कोई डिफरेंट एनवायरनमेंट.
नहीं वो तो ठीक है,
But sir, for
but
SSB,
but जो
English
जो
required.
हिंदी में ही करता है, the guy who keeps studying in Hindi only, what will happen to his SSB?
No sir, it is compulsory to speak in English.
Yes. So that kind of orientation was given to you here that you should start looking at your SSB also side by
Yes, sir.
side,
Of course, sir.
right? And in the next 2 weeks, the psychologist will be speaking to you. Interviewing officer also will be speaking to you. The GTOs will be also speaking to you, on fixed days, and you'll get little more idea,
Yes, sir.
right? So God bless you,
Yes, sir.
and we are sure that all of you will, not only the 3 of you, but the entire group of yours. You think a very large number can pass?
Yes, sir.
Of course, sir.
You have
If
a
they
good
work
group.
hard for it, they will.
Right. Now, if all 3 of you had a younger brother or sister, would you send them to Cavalier or you won't?
Sir,
Huh?
now they are too small.
But otherwise, whenever it
I am
comes.
single person. I am royal single.
Yes.
बट जो मेरे मतलब चाचा चाची के बेटे हैं वो बहुत छोटे हैं. जब वो बड़े होंगे, अगर उनकी स्ट्रीम के हिसाब से अगर उनको कंफर्टेबल लगता है
So, Shab, your seniors told you कि Cavalier में जाओ.
हाँ सर.
You think you made a mistake?
नो सर, सर्टेनली नॉट सर.
हाँ?
मेरे को पता है कि यहाँ पे जैसे आया था सर, पहले तो डाउट तो यही रहता कि सर मैंने कुछ गलती तो नहीं कर दी.
Yes.
अगर 1-2 दिन यहाँ पढ़ लिया, फीस दे दी, तो टीचर वही पढ़ाएंगे. टीचर बेकार हुए तो मतलब 3 महीने बेकार है सर.
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
पर सर यहाँ पे मैथ्स के सबसे पहले तो मैंने मैथ्स ही देखा था, तो सर मैथ्स को ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंस दिया मैंने, तो मैथ्स के लिए रुक गया मैं यहाँ पे. फिर बाद में देखा जीएस के टीचर भी हैं, साइंस फिजिक्स, तो सर बढ़िया लगा सर.
कितने टीचर टोटल तुम्हारे पास में?
हमने सर
एक इंग्लिश, एक मैथ्स,
7-8.
7-8 टीचर्स आर टीचिंग
Yes,
you.
yes.
और कभी-कभी मैं भी बोर करता हूँ आके. Right. So you feel that a good team of
Yes.
teachers have taught you.
Yes,
You think it is paisa vasool or no?
Yes, sir. फुल पैसा वसूल करो।
हाँ?
सर इट्स नॉट अबाउट पैसा वसूल सर, ये हमारा जो सोच है हमें बदलना चाहिए। हमें ये सोचना चाहिए हम कुछ उधर सीखने जा रहे हैं। अगर अभी हम इतना इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं तो आगे वो हमें कितनी चीज प्रोवाइड कर रहे हैं, उस चीज के पीछे हमें वो सोचना चाहिए।
Okay, so now you will be taking this exam, and I mean, you'll be having this full length test, 2-3 of them. Make sure that you excel in that, so that this confidence builds up. By the time you go for the actual test on the 4th of September, you are good to go. You're like a rocket singer. Yes, you should be like a rocket singer, and you're going to maximize. I mean, you're really going to excel in that, right? And then we'll see you here for SSB,
Yes, yes.
right?
Yes.
And how soon are we going to see you in NDA?
Sir,
Very
around
soon, sir.
next year. Just
Next year, all of you, most of your classmates, or only just 3 of you?
Maximum number.
Maximum number. Right. So God bless you guys. Look after yourself. And if you still have any issues, I'm here. Come and talk to me. Whatever is there, we'll resolve it. And Godspeed to you. We're very proud of you. Keep doing that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.